So I like to think everybody's out here. No, OG Plot. So basically, just real quick, we're going to ask questions around media. You know, especially because, you know, who's seen Fruitvale Station? Seen Fruitvale Station, and that's really important because, you know, without stuff that happened here, we probably wouldn't have Fruitvale Station, so it's definitely something to be worth talking about.
That's right.
So basically, I'm just gonna ask a question real quick. And basically, I'm gonna try to give the mic to anybody who's gonna come up here. I think that's pretty much how it works. So the first question I ask people is, what's the expectations of good media for people in our community? So like, what's the expectations of good media? Like, what do you expect to view?
Tell an unbiased story.
So when somebody said, tell an unbiased story. Anybody else? You come forward and say something, because I know that, you know.
What was the question?
I said, what is the expectations of good media in the community? What's the expectations? Like, what good media do we want to see in our community? Like, what do we want to see an Oscar movie? Do we want to see like a movie like Slam or Boys in the Hood, or, you know, Malcolm X, or a documentary about Malcolm X? You know, those things. So like, what type of media do we want to see? Like, you know, we can talk about bad media, we can talk about that stuff that we don't like, but let's talk about something we do like. What is something that you would like to see more of? Yes.
More brown people in movies, cinema, more brown production companies, more brown distribution companies, more brown people doing entertainment, running entertainment.
So basically my brother up there said more brown media, more brown entertainment.
More real representation. The cats in Fruitvale Station are from LA. They're not even from here.
Yeah, so more cats representation.
They're not even from LA. They're not even from the Bay. They're from LA. They had Bay Area actors. They fired them and brought some cats from LA. I know that.
That's a Fruitvale Station movie?
So basically, two things that came up was representation of Bay Area actors in a Bay Area movie instead of bringing LA actors like a Michael B. Jordan, who is, I think, from New York, who was Wallace in The Wire. And also more brown representation, Latino representation, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So who's seen North? Raise your hand if you've seen North. American Me? Everybody see American Me? Yeah, American Me. And then Live Mission just came out. Live Mission. There's also another film that just came out called Good Hill Road that talks about Latino manhood and also about gay and lesbian situations and stuff like that. So that's another movie you want to check out. What are the things that you expect from the media? That's good things. Like, let's say for example, with Trayvon Martin, you know, we can talk about what was something that you want to see that be represented in the media for Trayvon Martin? Justice, or what else? So basically, yeah, Trayvon. So like, what is the truth though? Can somebody tell me what the truth was about Trayvon? Yeah.
I would want to see more conversation around how the justice system does not work, how it's set up, and have like real conversations. What's going on here? Why doesn't this work?
So she said, why doesn't it work? In real representation of why the justice system doesn't work. Because, for example, we can talk about, if those who don't know, another Latino person just murdered a black man. His name is Ernie Hernandez. But the difference is Ernie Hernandez and Zimmerman is that Ernie Hernandez is very, very big. He's a football player, he's like had tattoos, so everybody assumes that because he's a big man with a tattoo, that it's okay, I guess it's for him, he shouldn't kill a black man. So, why do you think Zimmerman was seen in such positive light compared to someone like Hernandez, who's basically a football player who should have been, I guess, you know, basically being seen as a devil, pretty much. So what people seen about Zimmerman that they quote liked about him? Zimmerman, like, what did they like about him? Like, what